Good afternoon. I don't know if you can hear me that well because the road's quite noisy. So I'm just on my way to Keswick to start the Lakes 3000, which has been coming for a long time. There's been a lot of build up to it. So yeah, basically once we get to Keswick, going to meet up with Pippa and our support team. So basically what we're doing then, starting from Keswick, we'll climb Skiddaw and then back to Keswick. So that's sort of an out and back, that's for the first leg. From there we've got to walk to Rosthwaite along the road, which is around 8 miles, I think, 8 or 9 miles, to start the Scafells, which is the video I did a few weeks ago where we had a cracking day up on Scafell and did Fox's Gully, so we'll be doing that route. From there we'll cross the Central Fells, across the top of the Langdale Pikes to High Raise, which isn't part of the challenge but we've got to go across it anyway. And from there we'll drop down to, I can't remember the name of the road, but it's near Thirlmere, between Thirlmere and Ambleside, and then up from there to Helvellyn, which is another section of ridge walk, about 6 miles. From Helvellyn it'll be another 6 miles back to Keswick. It's a lot of road walking in this. The total route 45 miles, 24 hours we've got to complete. It's the 4 highest peaks in Lakeland. Yeah, usually come out a dog walking shop.
Quick trip to go outdoors.
We look like tourists now though. I'm filming the town centre. Right then. You ready, Pip? Hang on, we've got to start my clock.
Yeah, don't forget your Strava and
all. Oh no, can't forget that. If I haven't done it if I don't do that.
No, I know, if I've not. I need how many.
There's the odd fellow arms.
Yep.
Record.
No,
Right then, Pip.
she said
Let me know when you're ready. So we're at Moot Hall in Keswick. And just about to start the Lakes 3000s. It's actually here. 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Photo time.
I have to get my wrinkly knees.
you got flat.
Right.
One more then.
One more.
Got about 10, but yeah, that.
Cool. Right, I'll see you guys later then. Let's go.
Right.
See you later. Bye bye. Right, and so the first bit's going to be getting out of Keswick. That's going to be the difficult bit. I'm left here. Right, so directly ahead to the trig. So we're going to head up the left hand shoulder of that and round the back before we start ascending Skiddaw. Wow.
Very nice.
Very nice. There's lots of views like that.
Plenty. My parents.
Some horses now. There's the trig up there. So we got a bear right in a moment. I think we could have got on the path really rather than walking down the road, couldn't we?
Oh yeah, there is a path ahead.
Right, so we've done one mistake.
That's alright.
Not a bad start. We were looking at the horses, yeah. So there's Skiddaw then, right in front. So I think you can just, we probably won't pick up on the camera, but you can see the path heading up the side of it there.
That's the path, yeah.
Yeah, onto the shoulder. Easy peasy. I reckon we can just
If you
step
want
over
to use
here.
the route, just park at the car.
So what's it? Skiddaw 4 miles, easy. So most of this route on pretty good paths, like the one we've got now. So no real difficulties other than the gully, which is going to be the most fun bit. But yeah, we're just heading up to the shoulder of the trig now to join the main Skiddaw path, and it's actually the smallest of the peaks. You see over to Rosthwaite Lake now. Beautiful, beautiful evening. And over towards the Coaldale Horseshoe and Scafell Pike. And up to Skiddaw, the one in the middle with its head slightly in the clouds.
Really?
Whoa, beautiful. Oh, nearly got there, nearly got there. We're just nearing the car park which you'd used to get up to the top of the trig. And it's been really good going on a really good track. We're not going to go up there today though. Head up there onto the top of Skiddaw. It's been a really good start, averaging well over 2 miles an hour already on the uphill section. So that's really good, that bodes well for the future. Wow, there. Oh, it's really warm. I weren't expecting this.
I'm absolutely sweating.
Oh
So
dear.
bad. I'm like,
Don't wear your shorts, you'll be cold.
jacket around me and I'm like, I wish I'd just left it in the car.
It'll be alright. Be nice and cool up there.
Yeah, I might need that. I've got a coat though, so.
So at the top car park where you do the trig from. So the trig's over that way. We're going to head through. I've never done it, but Pippa said it's a lovely walk.
Yeah, it's very nice. Great views.
So we're going to head through, turn right. That's left. We're going to turn right and then left up along there. And I think that over there is the back end of, is that the back end of Blencathra, possibly? Yeah, I think over that way is the Dodds when we did Matterdale Common.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's over there. And that is the back end of Blencathra, I think. Or the western sort of slopes. Still a lovely path. They're both up on this little monument thing. Look at that. Posing. Absolutely brilliant. I'll have to put on the screen what that is because I didn't expect to see it. It's a shame my shadow's in that really, but there you go. Alright, so just about to start what I think is going to be the steepest part of this particular mountain. Straight up there towards Helvellyn over that way, which I'm not sure if you can see the summit, but they're the Dodds, which were on last time. We were up here as a big group. Yeah, we're going to head straight up this. Right, so that last bit was incredibly steep. Looks to be sort of evening out a little bit. Not much though. Really good views down to Derwent Water.
Stunning view.
Yeah, stunning view, Pip. Yeah, anyway, we're going to crack on up this, try and get up here, and it should be a little bit easier. Look at that sky over there.
Oh yeah.
Pink, nice pink sky just behind the hills there. So this is really good conditions for a sunset actually. We're certainly getting like pink clouds and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're just approaching the shoulder of Skiddaw towards Little Man. And there's another one over that way which I can never remember the name of. That's a Wainwright as well. But yeah, this bit has been by far what I probably think is going to be the steepest bit on the whole route, certainly continuously. Well, we're not a million miles away from the summit now. Let's get over that next rise. The views are absolutely stunning. So the path has levelled out somewhat just as we're approaching the top of Jenkin Hill. Oh. That last bit was steep. We've really ploughed up it. You see now, nowhere near as steep as it was. We've got that view to the left. Absolutely beautiful. And that is a Sccafel Fell. Looked up on the map now. So yeah, that's another Wainwright, so I'll be back up here to do that at some point. But yeah, it's going good so far. It's just started to get a bit cold, a bit of a chill in the air. I think the jumper might go on soon, and the coat. You see the cloud inversions over that way, just at the end of the lake, and hopefully that hangs around till morning. That'll be ace. And just see there's a sky lighting up over there, the top of Jenkin Hill, and that's Little Man in front of us, which we skirt around the side of. As much as I'd like to do it, we've got we've got a lot to do. We shall see. I might bomb up there just because, why not? It's another peak, isn't it? I might bomb over there as well. That's definitely not happening. So look at that sky. That's going to be perfect by the time we get there. You what? The trick. I know, but I've got a lot to do later as well. I've been knackered. So, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there's the summit of Skiddaw, so we're not far off now. But I think this will take us onto the ridge earlier, won't it? So there shouldn't be too much up and down in between that. And yeah, it's quite a long ridge walk to the end, and then we can start heading downhill for a bit. Oh wow, look that way. There's Mungrisdale Common over there, Blencathra there as well. Or Mungrisdale Common, is it? Great Scafell, and I can't remember what the other one's called over that way. Them peaks are like really like just bog.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like it's they're Wainwrights I've got to do at some point. I want to complete it. Not today, it's a bit far away today. I think we're going to get one epic sunset. So not quite on the summit of Little Man yet. We've chosen to come up this way just to see that sunset because we might not have been up there and maybe been the wrong side of the hill. But that's amazing. That's really going to help get us up there. And we can see some mist coming in as well. I mean, we might actually be above it on Little Man. Absolutely brilliant. Wow, check out that sunset.
Because yeah, she did ask if you got a drone in it.
I think we were going to get a bit of a cloud inversion as well.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So not quite on Little Man then. So I reckon the summit of Skiddaw probably just over 2 hours, right, which is going to be absolutely spot on. I mean, that's way ahead of schedule. I was saying 3 hours to Skiddaw and 2 hours down. So just approaching the summit of Little Man. We're about to see the bulk of Skiddaw in front of us. And there it is. And we've got a cloud inversion, wow. Some geese down there camping. That is unreal. That is fantastic. Try not to swear. That's why I said try not to swear. I knew you were going to find that quite amazing. Yeah. No, right at the end. No, I think it's roughly in the middle, to be honest. I think, yeah, that one on the end, just a point on the end there. Yeah, there's a trig point there. So yeah. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that there. I come over the top, I was just like, wow. Seeing him, I was like, oh mate. Oh, brilliant. Well, so that slowed us down a little bit, that over there, if I'm honest, but we've made good ground, so we can afford ourselves a little bit of a look around. That rhymed. There's inversions over that way as well. I think by the time we get up here, it's probably going to be We're going to be on an island. Well, we're just approaching the sort of south top of Skiddaw, and it's a short walk across the saddle into the mist there for the summit. I mean, hopefully that'll clear, but it's been clearing on and off. But yeah, it's pretty easy going now. Last bit, lovely views back down to Derwent, and Scafell Pike looks a long way away from here. So just reached the south summit, and wow, look over this way down to Scafell Pike and Carlside down there. That is one hell of a route to do this mountain by, up that ridge there along Longside Edge, and this scree slope here, which is pretty severe, but can just about see the trig point still. I mean, it might not pick it up on the camera, but there's some lovely cloud formations, and view behind us as ever back to Derwent. It's stunning, and well, it's been a good walk up. It's been really good. We've done it in, what time are we on? 2 hours 22 minutes, which is ahead of schedule, so we should hit the summit in another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, just approaching the summit then, and we've gone to it before dark, which is brilliant. Just see the trig there through the mist. I think 2.5 hours. I think it's.
We're on 2.5 hours now.
Are we? So yeah.
2:27.
Oh, so yeah, by the time we get there, then 2.5. That's a viewfinder. You can have all this that you can see. You can tell what it is. Keep on. Oh. Well, one down. Right then, it's time to descend, and we're going to back to Keswick, and then the long walk down the side of Derwent Water.
Yeah, look at the change.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the weather now.
Amazing.
Right, right then, let's go. Let's get down. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. We can just see Keswick down there. I mean, it looks gorgeous to us, but the camera's not going to pick that up. Well, mine isn't anyway. My camera's not going to pick it up. It's not bad. I mean, we can see it, but we're just back at the where the path splits for Little Man, and we're just going to skirt around the side of it this time. So we're bombing down here. Okay, so we're almost back at the road, where the main car park is for Skiddaw. Down at the car park, and then through the woods. Also, we're just approaching Keswick. We've absolutely smashed that first one off, almost 10 miles in, and just through the gate now, and then back to the car park where we started. This is where it's going to be busy now. Turn the corner, like shit tons of people. Yeah. I know it's the road bit, it's always the worst bit. Road bit in the dark. So yeah, it's about 7 miles now to Seatoller. So it's time for Borrowdale now, so that's where we're heading. Down the banks of Derwent Water.
Look at that.
A little mouse.
Yeah, tiny mouse. That's so tiny. Oh goodness.
I thought it was a frog initially. Okay, then that was quite a gruelling part of the hike, but down that way is where we're heading in a minute. We're going to go up here to the car park, and hopefully we've got a vehicle there with food. No, she's just coming. Oh, very good, yeah, I did see that. I thought you were getting like, you know, turfed out or something. Oh, how are we doing?
I wrote Marshall on my high vis, look.
Oh, very good. Oh, that was tough, that bit was.
What, the road?
Just darkness and road for ages.
We were driving down like, oh, actually, this is probably going to be hard.
Maybe it'll be a bit longer than we thought.
Yeah.
Here she is.
Well done, Pip. Okay. Right then, about 2 miles now to Rosthwaite farm then.
Right, yeah.
And then we begin Scafell Pike. Oh, so we're just approaching Rosthwaite farm, and we're going to take the corridor route to from Styhead Tarn up onto the pass Lingmal Col, I think it is, and then up to the summit of Scafell Pike, and that'll be our next peak. Hopefully it'll be light by then. So we're well along the Derwent River now, heading towards Stockley Bridge. So we're making good time along here. Scafell is towering above us, although you won't see it in the darkness. We can just make out the outline of it. We've got a bit of a glow on the horizon now. We're almost at Lingmal Col, so you probably can't see anything that way, but that sky is stunning. So we're going to get to the top. If we do get any sort of sunrise, we're going to see it. Good morning from Scafell Pike. Not quite at the summit yet. Just got to head up the final summit slopes on the track. I was really looking forward to that. Yeah, really tough night that was. Really tough. But we've got a little bit of daylight now. We've been joined by quite a lot of people coming up from Rosthwaite. And the sky's lighting up lovely. So yeah, well, I'm knackered. We'll keep pushing on though. Keep pushing on. It's on the final slopes up to the second 3000er. Pepper's just making her way up. See good views back down to Styhead now. Yeah, you probably hear in my voice. We're quite tired, but that's all right. That was expected. It's not really a challenge if you're not tired. So just bombing on up to this one. We're almost there, to be fair. It's not once we turn this corner, it's not too bad. Sort of steepness wise, and then we'll assess things from there. Just on the final summit slopes. Cairns all the way now, nice and easy. And that sky's getting ever brighter. A little bit of an inversion down in the valley there. See how far away Skiddaw is. Wow, I think we're about 25 miles in. There you go. That make you feel a bit better. Summit always. Yeah.
Joe.
Well done, Pip. 2 down. 2 to go.
Yo.
A cloud inversion over there, look.
Yeah, look at that, yeah. Sorry, I'll switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Skiddaw's totally disappeared now.
Oh.
You realise what that means though, don't you? If that stays there. It means later on we're going to be in mist. Wow. So that's our next objective. The Scafell, only a stone's throw away, but barred by massive crags that we've got to skirt around, and up to Fox's Tarn via a gully. So yeah, that'll be the next challenge.
Won't they?
I'd imagine so.
Still got up there and put the jackets on.
Inversion just below has just appeared. Wow, and over to that way, and Eskdale. Yeah, it's just stunning again. Second time on this sort of these mountains. And both times have been incredible. I mean, we are going to be in the cloud in a bit, I think, but
Yeah.
once we get up there, we might pop above it again. That is stunning. Down to Upper Eskdale. We've got the big hulking mass of Broad standard before us. We've got down to the col quite quickly actually. So, I think I'm a little bit on the slant here with this, but that's alright. Yeah, we're going to head down and pick up the gully, which is only there.
Yeah.
I mean,
see it.
it's all short distances now, it's just
Yeah.
tough. No, going well. I'm
Yeah.
going to crack on with this. And yeah, we're still averaging over 2 miles an hour. Well, 12 hours, we've not done 12 hours yet, and we're 25 miles in, over 25 miles in, so. Okay, so just at the Mickledore Col, we're just going to head down this scree now and then traverse across into Fox's Gully. So yeah, it's going to be a tough descent, but it's not too far. Much better than the Lord's Rake ascent, I would say. Still going though. Still on track.
Yep.
Really is an imposing place, this. Broadstand is just colossal up there behind me. I mean, the cameras doesn't really do it justice, because this is a really imposing place. We've just come down the scree run. There's a little bit more to do. The gully's just been engulfed in mist at the moment, but that should clear again. And then we've got a bit of a scramble then up the gully onto where is it? Fox's Tarn, which is quite unimpressive, and then up the scree onto Scafell, and then from there we've got to do this all again. But I was just looking at these slopes, wondering if we could get up there, but it's not a day to go exploring. Yeah, we need to be time efficient. So, we're still cracking on. So more inversions over that way. I think that would be Scafell, would it, over there, or Esk Pike maybe? And then Scafell a bit further along, one of the two. Anyway, more importantly, we've reached Fox's Gully. And I think there is a path what goes up the side, but we're going to take the gully, I think. Like I say, it gives us a bit of a break from the walking, get some hands on rock. And yeah, up there, nice and simple. Right, we've had some lunch, poles are away, time for the gully scramble. It was fun in descent last time we were out, so I can imagine it's going to be pretty good going the other way. It's quite slimy, so I'll just film bits at various points. I need both my hands. Okay, so about halfway up the gully. Yeah, nice and simple. Just come up to a bit of a soggier bit. I'll have to cross over to the left hand side here. Yeah, really good fun, easy scrambling. I mean, if you'd have had a lot of rain, this would be quite tough, but yeah, nothing above sort of easy grade 1 on here. Pippa's just making her way up. It's a little bit slimy in places, but yeah, it's not too bad at all. So I think it looks like the main way up is the right hand side to start with, then move over to the left. And then work your way up. Again, it's been working away at the left, or the right as you're looking at it. And then now we've got to traverse back over onto that side. And the top is just up there. So yeah, really good fun, easy scramble if you're used to that sort of thing. It's amazing how similar the conditions are to last time. So similar.
Yeah, no, weird as well. Oh.
You're right. So I think just above where you are now, you need to traverse over to that side, yeah, but probably need to get a little bit higher. And it's a bit messy, but you can get through onto it. Well, I mean, so that you can come up that side, but it's harder. Looks a lot harder. Just emerging from the gully. Up to Fox's Tarn, just up there. Then we've all got just a small matter of a massive scree slope to ascend. Nice and easy. But look at these views. It's keeping us going.
Yeah, I know, over there.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we're at the toughest point here. This is going to make or break, really. This scree and then coming back down here and the screes again. So we've just reached Fox's Tarn. So I'll show you in a minute. It's tiny, and we've just got a scree slope to go until we get to the summit of Scafell. It's an almighty scree slope, which I'll show you in a minute. But let's go and have a look at this tarn while we wait for Pip to come up. Right, so here's the mighty Fox's Tarn. You certainly won't want to swim in that. Yeah. And I'll just pan you around. Here is the scree slope. Luckily it doesn't go on for long, but it is massive, really steep, and the summit's up there somewhere in the cloud. But what a viewpoint this is. I mean, it'd be awesome sort of camping down here. A couple of flat spots around with that view over there to wake up to. Yeah, going strong. A little bit slow, but going strong. It's nearing the top of the screes. Absolutely colossal scree slope. We're nearing the top, just over there, and then along the ridge to the summit. We're smashing them off quite quickly now. Actually, it did seem like it was going to be quite a long journey up here, but we've done it quite quick. I look a bit stupid. I mean, I'm going to sort this out. So it's it's not really how I wanted it. There we go. That's better. Fashion conscious on a mountain. Important. Right, let's smash up here. That's the top of the scree anyway. We've just got a few steps now. I do remember this bit actually. It was quite horrible to come down, weren't it? Just this last little bit. Then we're on top. on top of the ridge just in time for the rain. But at least we can still see.
Yeah.
Not too fussed about rain when the cloud's above us. Well, the top of the scree. Simmons Knots over there. Looks like we've got some blue sky over this way. It's just started to rain. Just gonna have a look over here before we head up. Oh yeah. So the inversions again. Second time in a row on Scafell. Incredible. I'll get a lot of footage of this from the top. The blue skies are promising though. And that way as well. Absolutely beautiful. I think this is sort of spurring us on here because have we been in mist and murk. And I don't want to speak too soon because that could quite happen very soon. Just going to try and get up to the summit before this mist comes in. Just give you a bit of a 360 view. It's not so bad over that way. To Mosedale, Kirkfell over there, and the Mosedale Horseshoe in the middle there, with a yew barrow on this side. Absolutely beautiful. Back to Simmons Knot and Scafell Pike. But yeah, let's try and just get up here just before this weather comes in. I'm going to get my coat on. Oh, well, we're on the summit. Beautiful views down to Wastwater, and wherever you look, these little inversions, and out to sea as well, low cloud. But that's what's coming in, and that looks pretty bleak at the moment from the south. So let's focus on the north, which is outstanding. I'm going to get my coat on here then, and we'll chill out and enjoy this view for a couple of minutes. And it's a long slog back down to Fox's Tarn. Yeah, everywhere you look, do a bit of 360. Hold on. Did you think there was somebody up here? When I was on my way up I thought there was somebody up here, so I didn't say much to the camera. Look at this.
Oh wow. Yeah.
My phone's just been going crazy since I got here, so it's not meant for very good video. Oh, I'm going to take a few snaps before this weather comes in from this way. Yep. Right then, back from whence we came. That was Scafell, that was beautiful. It's a shame that we can't spend more time up here. We've got to go. Pippa's got a hunchback all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm going to head down, back down the scree, back up the scree, back up there, and then we're outward bound again towards High Seat, which isn't even part of this challenge, but we've got to climb it anyway. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's get going then, because it's quite cold up here and the rain's just started to come in. Right then, back down the scree.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're back at the gully and we're going to take a path on the right hand side, which I hope is there. Right, so back at the base of the gully, came down the side there. It's probably no better than the gully, maybe a little bit quicker. Got a lot of broken scrambling, but it's quite, I would say it was quite a dangerous path. There's a big runoff if you do start sliding on the grass. So maybe the gully was a safer option, but Up the scree slope again now, up to Mickledore, and then back on Scafell Pike. And then it's a long march to meet up with the car again after high seat. Yeah, I think it's looking like we won't get the fourth and final peak Hawell done in the 24 hours. It's been a great effort though, really good effort and a superb day. And I just think it's just been that one step too far. But yeah, it's really disappointing for the girl. It's the amount of training she's put in for this. It's been quite gruelling. So whatever happens now, I think she's really deserves to be proud of herself. It's an amazing effort. Just well, she maybe hasn't quite accepted it yet, but we'll see. The big cloud coming up behind you.
Yeah, no, I just saw that.
So make it nice and cool.
What?
They'll make it nice and cool.
Yeah, I can feel the coolness.
It's about to engulf us. So back at Mickledore then, bit of a short jaunt up to the top of Scafell Pike again. And then we're going to head over towards Great End, through the path that's next through the middle, Broad Crag, Hill Crag, Great End to Esk Hause. So yeah, the mist just come in, but hopefully it'll clear. It's nice and cooling actually. But yeah, back up there. It's been a real slog this part. No, I went that way as well, to be fair. Pea soup this time. Right, so back at the summit of Scafell Pike, we're just going to head straight past and onto Broad Crag, and then make our way to Esk Hause and Tarn. Back at the top.
Oh, like I haven't seen this view already.
So we're just heading down to Broad Crag Col, and then over to Tarn and across the moorland to High Seat. Too many high whatevers in the Lake District. Yeah, High Seat, and then when we get down to the next meet point, that's where we're gonna end this. The pace has slowed on the boulders here in the scree slopes, and we're going to be way above the time, so we're just going to enjoy the walk back. It's quite a nice walk once we get down to Tarn and through the moor, and High Seat's a new peak, so something to look forward to as well, and also Scafell we'll get on the way down. So yeah, it's not a wasted day. It's been fantastic. Last night was awesome, this morning was awesome. We're in the clag now, but that'll hopefully disappear at some point. Yeah, we're going to enjoy the walk back, so still lots to see. Yeah, more steep scree. So, I haven't filmed anything for a while because we've been just going through the mist. We're just on the top, well, not quite the top of Hill Crag. He's over there somewhere. We're just walking on the path just across from the summit. And this is going to take us down past Great End. So we've got quite a good path now, and we've done all the ascent. So it should be. And we've decided to head down Grange Gill and then just back to Seatoller because I think it's going to take quite a while to get down to there. So, but yeah, we're in the mist now. But Grange Gill is a lovely walk, so we'll enjoy that when we get down there from Esk Hause. Okay, so we've just dropped out of the thick clag. I think over that way you can head and start heading up Great End, and this is the path down to Esk Hause. Yeah, it looks it's a little bit clearer now, which is nice. So yeah, we've been struggling down that. There's a hell of a boulder field coming across there. I mean, I'd say the Welsh 3000s is definitely tougher, but there's a lot of uneven ground on this which slows you down. So yeah, it's been one hell of a day. Just wait for Pip to come down here, we'll regroup again, and then head that way through the mist. So Esk Hause, lovely views. We're going to take this left track down to Grange Gill, and it's straight down to Seathwaite now. No. So up that track then, down the gill.
Yeah.
Pleasant walk down, wasn't it?
That's impressive.
There's a bit of a waterfall a bit further on, I think, as well. Oh, we've finally dropped below the mist. See all the way down Grange Gill now. It's a really, really pleasant walk, this. Although I don't know how pleasant it's going to be in our current state, but yeah, really, really nice. Some nice waterfalls in a bit as well. Beautiful beck or a gill. Easy peasy now, Pip. Down to Seathwaite, and it don't really matter what happens then because there's a pub down the road. If they're there, they're there. If not, we'll walk to the next village and go to the pub. It's Stonethwaite, weren't it? And we'll sort them out from there. I wonder if they do fizzy Lucozade.
Probably not.
I don't know, you can always ask though, can't you?
You can always ask.
Excuse me mate, can you do fizzy Lucozade?
What actually do fizzy Lucozade?
Oh, I think so, yeah. They do in Scotland. Wow, look at that pool. I think there's another waterfall. It's down here too. That's ace though, that'll be beautiful for swimming. So tempted. And again down here. Wow. Absolutely stunning. I've got to come here for a wild swim at some point. Absolutely beautiful. Awesome. Alright, anyway, I'll put some footage on from when we get down and when we meet everybody, but I just want to say it now so I don't have to later. Thanks for watching. It's been another gruelling adventure, and I think where am I next? I think next I'm in the Rinnogs, but we'll see exactly where because I'm not too sure what I'm doing yet. But, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.